I mean, it works really well, right? And Besta struggles against champions that are strong in the first few levels. Poppy fits that bill. She wants to be able to dash around. Poppy says, no, you don't get to do that.
They should be. I mean, yeah. I think they're both be great. I feel like we've got a lot of good mids this split. Like the talent pool is kind of nuts. Pause on that. Roulette just found Yike. Waiting in brush there with no wards from Navi. That's why he walked in blind. Control ward down. This Busio as well, but Paris has come out as well. Seismic Shove will change everything here. Gets onto Yike as Busio falls to flat from Poby. Dredgeline in, we're fighting 3v3, but the AoE is nuts. And Insane, yeah, who's pretty low though, and it's not working out well for KC. Navi got their AoE galore.
Paris again, who's stepping up, and this is a guy that definitely got a lot of shellacking, I'll say, last year.
He did.
Got a lot of flack, and I think he's stepped up really well here. I think we're diving bot though.
Yeah, in the meantime, because Grubs are just being forfeited, so KC needs something.
Yeah, but there's not really anything to get. Wave cleared out underneath tower. They're now setting up for Kalista to try and push through again, and you kind of lost your window here. I feel like Yike at least will be able to get scuttled, which might keep around on the bottom side, on the bottom side, because then you've got, we've got the long range engage with the Leona. We can then follow up that with Canna and Yike and Kaisa, which can then separate the fight and make it really uncomfortable for Sandy.
Paris, though, meanwhile, does a face check. That's not too good. Weaver's wall coming out, but Paris is just dead. First blood over to KC. A good flick back, but it's mitigated by Busio getting his Zenith Blade in. Meanwhile, Roulette goes into the world ender, but he's got no one to help end his world. Kier who jumps in, and I think Sam D and Poby know they need to get out of there, but I don't know how they're going to do it. As Flash away is the start. Moonlight Vigil misses with Severum, so no heal as Poby flashes as well. And a big mistake from Navi that KC were waiting to catch. Last play, a little bit of crying is absolutely okay. Navi need to recover. Seismic Shove there, but Zenith Blade comes in after the Solar Flare, but Roulette's just waiting on the wing, so Busio, a step too far. He flashes away, but the Dredgeline, beautiful! Stand up with the Emperor's Survivor, Yahoo, as he kites away. He still ain't out of dodge. Seismic Shove works again, but Roulette's with the flash, cleave down! Here comes the next one! A double with the blade in hand. It's Yike up next! The mountain that cannot be climbed is Roulette! Impressive organization in terms of their history. But in League, it feels so fresh here as they're trying to do what they can against KC. And what I mean is KC's a mighty organization in their own right. There we go, public execution onto Poby. He stepped too far and Canna punishes. Hot damn! That was clean by the top laner.
Yeah, just reading that, there was nothing left in the tank for Poby to keep him safe. And Paris wasn't able to keep him in, or stay in position there to hold out. And now KC, they want to respond to the bot as well.
Onto Mainta, the ulti misses, it's a whiff. Solar Flare comes down and he's just getting hit by Yehu against the wall. A beautiful ulti in the end and Yehu takes down Mainta. Yike, might be a trade, but no, not enough damage from the turret. And KC get even more.
Nice jobs by KC. Canna with the solo turnaround in the top side. And just a nice dive on that bottom lane as well. It's a huge trade for KC for the Rift Child taken by Navi.
Let's see though, is Canna in trouble here? Roulette pulls out the World Ender, and maybe the answer is yes, but Canna has that Drakehound step out of the Infernal Chains. He gets out with that sledge, and that's good for now. Again, how do you follow Ambessa when she has a million dashes?
And so much shielding as well coming off of that W.
Oh,
but wait a sec.
Yike's coming in. He's got his ult in 3 seconds. Might not even need it. Canna flashes in. And this Korean top laner is pulling KC on his back again. 2 straight kills here. And Canna's bringing the game back in his own right.
Canna's just saying send more. Send all you got, Navi. Karmine Corp looking clean off the back of Canna's
in trouble as well. Kalista just takes him. That's a solo kill. KC are erupting. The
fights become a little bit easier because you assassinate Sam D and there's only kind of Roulette to deal that consistent DPS. So KC.
They definitely are. It's been, I mean, a bit topsy-turvy in the early game, back and forth, but there's been some real mechanical plays. Sam D is going to open up the turret up with the Retail Charge coming in afterwards as well. But even with his hit on plating, it wasn't enough as the engage pulls in Poby with the 2-man flick back and Yike almost dead, but the depth charge he flashes away from and survives. Now Sam D, even with the crescendum, is in a lot of trouble. Canna, his ulti there, Poby survives thanks to the shove back on Busio. If Canna hit that, I feel like Navi were kaput.
That would have been an absolute disaster because they were the ones. Their relative schedule, by comparison, looks good. If you are considering like, you know, G2, MKOI, and KC still as top dogs, right? So I think for KC, a win here over Navi. Got to look good about Busio.
Oh, he's caught out. Hang on, maybe an opportunity for Navi. Solar Flare buys some time though, and the sky will fall once again. But Yike running into the Aatrox. We're going to question. No, it doesn't matter because stuns galore before Roulette can heal up. He has been one too many times in the middle of too many members. Engaged champions.
Yeah, and I think as well the fact that you can go for Bundle Pipes in the Leona just works so well with so many of the AD carries that we have. Like Yunara wanting that extra attack speed works out great. The kit for Leona, the fact that you get the movement speed, allows you to chase down and look for some of those stuns as well with the auto attack. So all in all, pretty happy with the way things are going, and the pick play looks like it's going to continue as Busio controlling this top side.
Solar Flare again, onto Poby, Zenith Blade is there, Yahoo! The old DRX mid lane trying to poke out the T1 underling as Busio flashes away, maybe too deep this time around. Teleport from Mainter, this is turning into a full-on fight. The shove back keeps Busio in play. Steadfast presence doesn't make him go away. It's a kill, but to who? Over to Poby for Navi. As Baron is a consideration, but is it able to be done?
I think that's what they're trying to spot out, because I was going to say Canna began the reset.
But Mainter as well, it does feel like there is some more versatility here for KC, so worth noting here that kill in the long run could actually hurt Navi. Teleport being used in Skyfall as well. Great timing from Poby, but Yahoo's right up against the wall with him. Takes him to a frisk end. Here comes Reledge, but it's a bait. Canna over the wall as Yahoo's ulti is a little bit late. Reledge does get out with the flash, but again, look at what is just opened up for KC to take more gold.
If you don't succeed, try.
The rest of Navi are like, can we even get near in time? They've got an idea, pings are coming down, but they're going to prioritize the Dragon start here, and Baron will safely go into the hands of KC.
Yeah, I'm sure you can take Dragon Plus.
Quick, right?
It will be quick, but you're going to lose a ton of pressure on this mid wave. I'm not sure if you don't just lose the mid tower as well. I'm not sure how the crystalline fractures are looking at the moment, but KC don't overextend. You got the reset coming through. Mainter actually might have overextended himself.
Drag the wave over. It's only an overextension if he gets caught. Solar Flare dodge away from him. Presses that W nice and early. Flashes away, and Busio sent packing, but a flash and now a Poppy ulti down. Mainter used a lot to drag that wave to stop it pushing in onto the inner.
Yeah, now you got the Vincere turret that's pushing in and keeping that mid control. Canna takes that top lane tower while all this is happening. Paris wasn't sure if he was thinking about
phases as Skyfall once again. Busio there to help out onto Mainter. The stun comes up, but where's the damage for now? A little bit deep from KC as the side step from Yike was beautiful from Poby's seismic shove. So KC continue the onslaught. Minion wave cleared out though, and two plates still holding this turret together, but look at Canna.
more and more.
Paris needs to flash, find a hook, do something, start the fight now. Mid is gone, inner down. Canna's going to get the next wave pushed in as well, draw attention, and then Dagda with this Baron, the pull and throw that's going to happen is going to open up inner bot as well.
That's what I was going to say. The fact that you have that control over mid means you can push here, force the defense, and then immediately wrap in behind with Canna, which makes it really difficult.
Top is also a wave setup. Canna can just transition there. KC are doing the do-si-do over Navi. They're schooling him right now as Busio kites away, but Navi, 5 members in bot, continue here. Canna now joins on in. Public execution not even needed to be used. Back to the mid wave he goes. Top eventually will push out so Canna can transition. Mid-inhib turrets at half HP. Navi, you have to do something. The Soul Flare comes through and it's a nice engage, a depth charge as well. They will find Busio, but Paris almost dies in the process. Yahoo stands his ground and delivers with a couple of soldiers. Sam D, Paris both sent away. And Baron 10 seconds left to go, so Casey disappeared, but it was still so much pressure applied to open the map.
But they did what they had to do. Paris finally gets that hook onto Busio, gets the kill.
Over till it's over. Lost Returners showed earlier today that exact point. We've seen so many games that have come back out of nowhere. But this one, how do you deal with Canna? Mainter has the ulti, but it's buffered! This XT1 talent is unbelievably clean.
Mainter didn't stand a chance, tries to hold on to the tower, but this Poppy just does not have the damage anymore. With no top laner, that's Dragon gone. With 45 seconds to Baron, it may just be another objective that KC get to set up and take as well.
KC are going to move to Soul Point. Almost 9,000 gold. Very far. He's scared of channeling it because he'll get stunned up with the Shield of Daybreak or a Zenith Blade. And then the ulti just stops. Canna comes in off the wing as well, and now Navi don't have the disengage tool. They're an ulti down, running into already hard fight.
And now it's Sharks in the water as Sam D
Canna,
in a position.
Oh, Sam D flashes away, gets Mainter instead, but still in the middle. I asked the question, how do you kill this guy? Canna running for his life, he's done his job already. Kept Navi at the fray as KC run down mid lane. Now, look at the ult usage. It was Yike, it was the top lane in Canna. but I still see 2 up and available that are big.
But this is what I was talking about. In the front to back, Navi can still take those fights. They don't get on towards Sam D. So that damage dealer still up and available, but health bars still looking good for KC. TP coming through from both top laners. KC want to try and find a pick here. They don't want to take the 5v5.
And looking at Canna, his angle yet again. He doesn't have that ulti, but he can do a lot of damage in the fight. Relech now spots him out. Baron's going down. Yike's a little bit low, but he's got his GA. Canna at full HP at level 19. He's running into this fight, ready to go. Vincere at level 16 finds a flash and no wall there onto Yehu. So he's just getting waddled away by the Azir while Baron's going down. No steal. Relech comes for an angle, but he was so close. Ain't no cigar. Navi have to run in. They had no option in the end as another ulti hit. And Canna seals the deal with a triple added on top.
KC were playing for the ults to come back up. And in one fell swoop, they take down Navi, and they will take this game.
With some very clean play, some beautiful comeback mechanics through individual members. This top laner on Ambassador was a chef's kiss. And KC setting up bot on the other side of the map. It was like a domino effect as KC continues to be in the blue common. No red here as they move to 5-1 at the top of our standings. It's Karmine Corp.